Good morning, Proniacs. Welcome to Pronoia Mornings. It's a Wednesday edition and wanted to share with you today because I was watching motivational videos last night, so you get to be the gift receiver today. I want to talk about the joy of the journey. So the joy is not in the final accomplishment, it's in the journey. You don't get to the end of an Ironman and say, oh my gosh, this is the best feeling and joyful time of my life. When you think back, it's the culmination of the days that you got up like I did today at 34 o'clock in the morning and did your bike run, swim, or did your master's swim, and then you followed that up with your strength training, and later in the day did a bike ride, and then you ran that night. So it's in the journey, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't do it every day. If it wasn't gifted in you to enjoy the things that you're doing every day to make it a habit, you will no longer do it. And how do you do this? How can you create the joy in the journey if you haven't already? You have your goal that's out there, but you have to connect that to your passion and your desire. So you're not going to become, in my instance, the number one property manager in the Tri-Cities or in Washington or in the Pacific Northwest for that matter, if I don't love to do the things that I do every day, if I don't love connecting with the people that could need my assistance in investments and renting out their properties and finding the tenants to lease their properties that are going to be respecting their investments, right? So I have a huge passion and desire in order to make this possible, but why? Like, why do I do this every day? Because I know where it's going to get me. It's going to get me to the place that I want and need to be, that I can become the person that I want to be by going through the everyday habits, by chasing the things that I have seen to work in the industry and continue to build on that and grow every single day. Have you ever noticed that when you finish a really, really hard workout, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so great, but I can't wait for the workout tomorrow. I can't wait to continue to grow on what I did today because I feel so amazing and so great and know I can go further. This is what happens at the end of Ironmans, at the end of Olympic triathlons. I found that out when I did my sprint triathlon when I was working out for my marathon. When I did my sprint triathlon, I was like, I'll try out this triathlon. At the end of it, I was like, oh man, that was awesome. I mean, it was short. It was like an hour and 20 minutes. But then I went up to the Olympic and I was able to do the Chelan Man because I love Lake Chelan and so does my family. We like to have a getaway there. Now we turn into these destination races. We did the Maui Marathon. We do the Chelan Man. This year I'm doing the long course, but that's not the ultimate race that I'm going for. I'm going for the Ironman Arizona. This is a huge race, right? And I'm finding a lot of joy, if you can't tell already, in the everyday practice that I go through because I share that with you, right? Every morning after I have my workouts, I share with you an awesome message and how I'm feeling that should resonate with you and how to start your day and how to get going and affirm to yourself that you are who you're becoming because the joy is in the journey. I know that you've gotten to a position to where you created this huge goal and you got there and then you said, oh man, this is great. You looked around and you're like, I love it and appreciate the people that supported me and I'm so grateful for receiving this award, but I can't wait to do it tomorrow. I can't wait to get up and do more, right? Because that's the feeling of growth. And if you give up, if you never get to that point, if you never get to the point of achievement to where you can say, I want more. I need to get to a better place to be. I know that I'm something better. I'm becoming the best that I could possibly be. To keep that in your mindset, right? The world is full of abundance. You just need to tap into it with what the universe has given you, right? There's universal laws. Don't be controlled by the world and its circumstances. To people that tell you that you can't do something, that you can't get up in the morning and work out every day, and don't let that affect you in yourself. Just continue to find the joy each morning and just getting up and doing the things that you love or fall in love with or can find achievement and appreciation and gratitude for? Right? Are you able to do the things that you're doing today, but what about the other people that aren't able to? You are in a place of opportunity and abundance that you need to realize and have that mindset that you can do what you want with it. You can make the best out of it and create that joy in your journey and appreciate the people and be grateful for the ones that support in the environment that you put yourself in. Or you can succumb to the circumstances of the world which tell you that you have to live in fear, you have to live in debt, you have to look at your bank account and make sure that you're on track with lack, right? With focusing on just doing the minimum in order to survive, because that's what we're known to or want to be told that are circumstances in the world. We're not able to accomplish big things is what we're told, right? We're here to do the 9 to 5, to go home and do the minimum that we can with our family because we're so tired, right? But once you find out that what you express more joy in the things that you do every day because it's alignment with your passion and desires, then you'll have so much more energy for your family at the end of the night, for the things that you want to do after your family in your prime time from 8 to 9:30 or whenever you go to bed, and wake up and do it again and do it again and do it again, and then continue to grow on that joy, because the journey never ends. It continues and you grow. You have bigger goals, bigger achievements. You'll achieve more. You'll be more. And once you get to that point where you say, wow, I'm glad that there was an inflection point, that time that I watched RJ tell me that I have more in myself because that's what I'm becoming, you'll realize that you surround yourself with the support group and the environment to create the person that you wanted to become, because you did it for yourself and made that decision and choice in order to make the opportunities happen for you, or realize the opportunities, or create your mindset in order to find that place where you want or need to be on the journey to where you're going. It's not what I say or do, but the way I assist in making you feel that you're going to remember.